The Federal University has honored its outgoing Vice-Chancellor, Professor Olayemi Akinwumi, with the public presentation of 2 books chronicling his life and leadership. The event in Abuja drew politicians, traditional rulers, and academics who described his tenure as transformative. Miriam Mohammed reports.
It was an atmosphere of reflection and celebration as the Federal University of Lokoja gathered to honor the outgoing Vice-Chancellor, Professor Olayemi Akinwumi, through the presentation of 2 major publications. The first book, a biography titled Humility Sparks Progress, was reviewed as a detailed account of Professor Akinwumi's life, tracing his journey from humble beginnings to the peak of academic leadership. Reviewers highlighted how the book captures formative experiences from his childhood, including the impacts of Nigerian Civil War, as well as personal aspects of his life, including a love story described as love at first sight. According to the reviewer, later chapters of the biography focus on Professor Akinwumi's professional achievement, legacy, and the numerous honors he received during his career.
Visiting reputable universities at home and abroad, creating strategic partnership, institutes, and centers of excellence all over the country, and finally, answering the national call to serve as the 3rd Vice-Chancellor of the Federal University of Lokoja, beginning from February 2021.
The second publication, a memo titled Not a Walk in the Park, a Vice-Chancellor's story, was presented as a candid account of the realities of universities administration in modern-day Nigeria. Delivered on behalf of the author, the reviewer described the book as a 16-chapter work divided into 3 sections: preparations for office, achievements while in office, and challenges encountered along the way.
It is an embodiment of excitement, frustrations, excruciating pain, but at times momentous and joyous. Hence, he titled the book, Not a Walk in the Park. He says, and I quote, "In other words, it is not an easy experience, especially within the Nigerian context."
Speakers at the event praised Professor Akinwumi's leadership style, noting that several projects executed during his tenure were funded through partnerships and support from well-wishers rather than direct government funding. The books were formally unveiled by the event's chairman alongside authors and other dignitaries in attendance. Stakeholders at the event described the publications as valuable leadership guides and renewed calls for improved funding and stronger focus on skill-based education to support youth development. In his remarks, the outgoing Vice-Chancellor described inadequate funding as a major challenge facing Nigerian universities, urging current and future leaders to explore alternative sources of support. He also stressed the importance of technical and vocational education and training, TVET, as a critical tool for youth empowerment and economic development.
Well, I appreciate the 3rd fund also, but I think you value what you pay money for. Because once you don't pay money for it, people don't take it very seriously. I think federal government should think about the funding alone. I think federal government should also, this idea of just establishing universities everywhere, it's not working. It's not working. Many of the universities, new universities, none of them they don't have university experience, university culture. That is why what we are having today is even affecting the system. Once a new university is established, somebody who is still a lecturer 2 years, you want to go there as a senior lecturer. Somebody who is just becoming a senior lecturer, you want to be a professor. So this tendency is not there, and it's not in the best interest of the university.
Miriam Mohammed, TVC News, Abuja.